Let's review. What strategies can we use to solve our multiplication problems? We know that we can use our equal groups, where each group has the same number of objects. We can also use our array, our rows and columns, to show the number of groups and our total. We can also use repeated addition, adding the same number over and over again to get our total. Let's review our vocabulary. What is a factor? When looking at this multiplication sentence, which numbers are our factors? What is a product? In looking at this sentence, which one of those numbers is the product? Remember, the factors are the numbers that we are multiplying together. So 2 and 4. The product is the answer in a multiplication problem. So with the number 8. When we multiply, we are multiplying a number of sets times the number in each group to find the number in all. Let's get solving. Please follow me. Let's go ahead and just do a couple examples with our equal groups. Let's go ahead and do the 9 times 3, please. 9 times 3. Go ahead and write that on your board. So that's written horizontally. And now what I'm going to do first is I do not want to make 9 groups. So I am going to flip these around and I'm going to do 3 times 9 instead. So now that I flipped it around, my first factor is 3, so I only have to make 3 groups now. 1, 2, 3. Now that I have 3 groups, I can put 9 inside each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I always make little rows and columns in there so that way I don't get confused. And 9 in the last one. So there I have 9, 9, and 9. 3 equal groups with 9 inside each. Now comes a point where I either have to know my skip counting or I need to know how to add. So I know that this is 9 here, and this is 9 here, and this is 9 here. So I can add all of these together to get a total. Well, I know that 9 plus 9 equals 18. And 18 plus 9 more. So we'll start at our bigger number and then go up 9. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So my answer there would be 27. So I've got 27 dots, which means 3 times 9 equals 27. And if 3 times 9 equals 27, then 9 times 3 also equals 27. So let's go ahead and try that with our finger trick as well. So hold up your hands just like this, and we're going to number them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So put your third finger down. 1, 2, 3. There's my third finger down. I have 2 fingers here. 1, 2. So that's 10, 20. And then I have 7 on this side. So 27. My answer was 27. Awesome job. Let's go ahead and do another one, please. Let's do 9 times 5 equals. Now, I am going to keep this way because I know that if I put 5 inside each group, I can skip count by 5s. And I know how to do that really well. So I'm going to keep this way. And I am going to draw those 9 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But I'm not going to sit here and draw 5 dots inside each. I'm just going to write the number 5 on them so that way I can skip count by 5 because that is something we are really good at. So let's skip count. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So our answer is 45. If 9 times 5 equals 45, then what is 5 times 9? Very good. It should be 45 because all I'm doing is switching those numbers around. Remember that you can also write it vertically, up and down, where I put my 5 on top of my 9, put my multiplication sign over to the side with my equal sign. So 5 times 9 equals 45. And I can also switch that. My 9 on top, my 5 on the bottom, with my multiplication sign. There's my equal sign. And I know my answer is 45. Let's go ahead and do a story problem. Erase your board. It says there were 27 children at lunch. They sat at 3 tables. If the tables are equal, how many children are sitting at each table? So let's go back through and pull out what we know. There were 27 children at lunch. From that, I know that there's 27 children. So I know my total. They sat at 3 tables. I know how many groups I have. I've got 3 tables. If the tables are equal, that's a key word, so I know there has to be the same amount at each table. How many children are sitting at each table? How many children at each table? So I'm going to go through and think about my model now. I know I have 3 tables. 1, 2, please draw this model with me, 3. I know how many children I have. I have 27. What I don't know is how many to put inside. So I know my first factor. I know how many groups I have. I have 3 groups. I do not know how many to put in each. But I do know my answer should be 27. I should have 27 kids. So I'm going to put a child at each table until I get to 27. So 1 at table 1, 1 at table 2, and 1 at table 3. So that's 1, 2, 3. Keep counting. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Why am I stopping at 27? Right, because I only had 27 kids. So now let's figure out how many are at each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 children at table 1. Count table 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 children at table 2. And then how many at table 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are also 9 people at table 3. So we now know how many are in each table. There are 9. So that means 3 times 9 equals 27. And if that's true, then flip it around. 9 times 3 also equals 27. Awesome job, guys. See you later. How do you feel about the lesson? You should understand how to use equal groups, arrays, and repeated addition to solve story problems using multiplication.